Hey YouTube, welcome to Feed Bleeders, the weekly independent podcast for everything you need to hear. My name is Jeremy Stover, and today is Friday, June 18th, 2010. Here's a list of what's been going on this week. 2 huge MMO beta signups have opened up in the past few days. Fallout being one of them, Fallout the MMO. Bethesda finally settled the legal disputes between them and the original creators of Fallout. And then Medal of Honor. I'm not sure if it's for the 360 beta or if there's going to be a PC beta. I'm praying for a PC beta, but we will see. I will post a link for both of them down there. Next, Nintendo announced Zelda Skyward Sword. The game will ship exclusively for the Wii. It will use the WiiMote with the Motion Plus attachment for the sword, and then the Nunchuk for the shield. The basis of this game, if you guys saw the picture, is kind of like a leak of Link holding or standing there, and then this like silvery girl standing there. People were like speculating like, oh, she's the Master Sword. Well, they were right. According to the technical lead, I guess, I think he was the lead of this Zelda game. She is the Master Sword. The whole game is based on these two worlds. There's like this world up in the clouds, which it kind of sounds like Aeon to me, or Ion, however you want to say it. And there's this world up in the clouds, and then there's clouds below, and then there's this world below that nobody in the clouds knows about. Well, I guess that little silvery girl that is a Master Sword, she was like, oh, you need to jump down there and see what's down there, and he lands in this world that's ruled by evil. So I can't wait to check that out. Hopefully it's not like a crappy game, because Twilight Princess was amazing in my opinion. It brought back the old Ocarina of Time style. Next we have Microsoft releases or gives the release date for Kinect, or Project Natal. That was the old name. It's now Kinect. I think the name is amazing. It actually makes sense, because kinetic energy movement, and then like connecting with people. So it ships in November of this year, so this coming fall. But they did release the 360 Slim. It's going to be released later this week, so I'm hoping like Friday or maybe Saturday, or today or maybe like Sunday-ish. One thing, I do have a problem though. If you guys saw the original design for the Slim, okay, you know how the side, the 360 is like a tower. It's flat on both sides, and it's built so you can tip it over on its side and leave it there. That's how I play my 360s, because I've ruined a lot of games because of 360s tipping over. The Slim is like an hourglass. The tops are wide, and then the sides aren't flush. So I will be very upset if I can't tip my 360 Slim on its side, because I'm not going to ruin a game, I might as well not even buy the console, but whatever, that doesn't even matter. Now the memory cards, though, they're more like the size of my phone, like lengthwise, and probably like that widthwise. That's not that bad. It's very manageable. It's a lot better than carrying on that thick block of a memory card, or of a hard drive around with you. And if you guys were watching game trailers, you'll see that Microsoft, their press conference, they gave everybody in the audience a free 360 Slim, and when Kinect comes out, they get a free Kinect piece too. That's insane. I've never heard anything like that, because there were thousands of people there, and everybody got a free one. So whatever, that doesn't even matter. StarTrek Online is being created. If you guys are Star Trek fans like me, you'll enjoy this. It's being developed by a game company called GameForge. I've never heard of them. If I find a website, then I'll put it down in the description, and maybe you guys can check it out. Lastly is news on the Nintendo 3DS. I actually heard that they were going to rename it, but there was no new name. At E3 they haven't announced anything yet. So whatever, once I see it, I'll put it in the description. But the reason that I'm mentioning them is because you guys know how they are releasing Ocarina of Time and GoldenEye for the Wii, right? Well, there's been some rumors that they're going to release Ocarina of Time for the 3DS also, which means full 3D Ocarina of Time on your DS. That's amazing. I would buy a Nintendo 3DS for that reason only. I don't really have anything else to talk about. That's the entire list for this week of everything that I thought was important. Feed Bleeder's funny tweet of the week. Peter Molyneux, the face of Lionhead Studios, he started to get a little pissy. In one of his tweets, he's like, "Oh yeah, you can play with the Kinectable, you could pet it, but can you tell it didn't do its homework?" Which is a reference to Lionhead Studios' Milo game, or not game, but piece of technology. I'm not sure if it's going to be a game or not. But with that, this little boy can tell you, or it can tell what's going on with your face, and you can talk to it and communicate with this little boy, and it's like an adult game. Kinectimals, it's for little kids to play with little animals. Like the demo showed you petting a cat or a little baby lion cub thingy. Why would he even compare his adult game to the little kids game? It's two different genres. So I thought it was funny that he was getting pissy over something that small. It's not even the same genre or type of game. So whatever, that's all I have to say. Make sure you guys go to feedbleeders.blogspot.com and subscribe up top, or follow, whatever it's called, and leave comments down below. I will see you next Friday.